All right, I'm gonna try out this recipe that a friend of mine has on her blog to essentially take ground chicken and turn it into a pizza crust. And yeah, I'm not crazy. I know it's not pizza. I love pizza. I'm a pizza connoisseur. It's like part of being a New Yorker. Even if you leave, like, I'm a pizza connoisseur. Anyway, I've just been looking for ways to add more protein to my life, and I love pizza. So like, I can get down with this. So ground chicken, I'm not gonna like exactly measure because that's how we do things here. I'm gonna season with some oregano. And look at this, I'm not even wasting a bowl. I'm just getting a write-up in the container it came in because like no one's got time for extra dishes. I've got shit to do, you've got shit to do. So let's make it simple. Some garlic powder, parsley, open that up. Okay. She didn't call for red pepper, but we're gonna add some chili pepper because, you know, why not? And then I've got these spices, well, seasoning from Greece that I am going to throw in here as well because, you know, let's make it fun. It's not a regular pizza, so let's use Greek spices. Okay, and then of course, we're gonna add salt. At the same time, I already have the oven preheating at 425. Okay, so we've got this. I'm gonna grab a hair clip. I'm gonna need a hair clip. This is where I should pause the video. This is where I learned to pause the video, but like I said, not the greatest content creator. We're gonna work on that. Oh, okay, and we're also gonna add, look at that, she is fully a peacock now. I'm also gonna add some cornstarch to help with sticking. I think that seems good. That seems good. So this is what we've got. And now we're going to, I'll put the spices away later. Hold on, I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, I put the spices away and I paused. Look, I'm learning. You guys, I'm learning. We're learning together. I just really like to have the kitchen clean when I'm done cooking. Like, that's my goal. Like, can it all be clean? Okay, so we're gonna mix this up really well. You guys, like, wish me luck, right? Like, this is either gonna be great or not so great, but either way, guess what? It's gonna nourish me. And something I have learned, let's like get real for a minute. Something I have learned is that food only has to get you from point A to point B. It's fuel, like a car. It is fuel to fill you up. Not every meal has to be gourmet and delicious. Even though I want them to be, it's not necessary. And the part of me that always wanted things to be like gourmet and delicious were actually the part of me that are also kind of a fucking addict. So we don't have time for that. We don't have time for that anymore. We've only got time for what really fuels us in the best possible ways. I think I should have put some oil on this, but it's too late to go back now. So I am just now flattening this chicken. I'm not gonna lie, I wish I had gloves, but I'm all out of gloves. And like, really, who has gloves in their kitchen? Me. A former chef, that's who. Okay, so we're getting this nice and flat. And this is essentially, you can't even see, but this is gonna be our crust. And it's gonna bake in the oven for, I don't know, like 15 minutes. Let's just get all the extra residual off the hands. No need to waste. And you guys, this can either be one really large meal or multiple meals, right? Or it can feed multiple people. So for me, it's gonna be multiple meals. Assuming it comes out good. Stay tuned. All right, I'm gonna press pause here. Okay, so this is what we have. Nice. We're just gonna put it in the oven, let it cook. I have to let it preheat a little longer, so I'll be back and we'll see what happens. Okay, I just pulled it out of the oven and I actually set off my fire alarm, which never happens, so make sure your parchment paper is like all the way on the tray and not hanging off or it gets all burned. Anyway, it's all good, no fire. We're just having a moment here. I also checked the recipe while that was happening, and I didn't follow a lot of the directions, but I'm gonna follow this one. That now you take a paper towel and just dry the top of the pizza. I'm gonna put them here on the cutting board, and then we're gonna flip it. Okay, didn't stick, so we're all good without the oil. I don't want to break it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Guys, that flipped perfectly. Okay, and now we're gonna blot it again. First of all, this smells so good. So like, I understand it's not a pizza. Well, I'm not pretending it is. But it smells really fucking good. I'm also really hungry. Okay. I got some marinara sauce. Nothing too crazy. Just a plain old marinara. That we're gonna just put on top. Spread it out. Okay, very nice. And I already cut up some fresh mozzarella. Again, terrible accent. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna pop it back in the oven for a few minutes. Stay tuned. Seriously, while it cooks, I've spent much of my time. I emptied the dishwasher. The kitchen is clean. We've got like 2 more minutes to go. All right, we've got like 30 more seconds. And meanwhile, I'm just here like doing this dance my grandma taught me when I was a kid and we would cook in the kitchen. Like I don't even have music on, but I'm so excited. I'm also really hungry. I'm gonna eat a little bit before I go to yoga. All right, are we ready? Are we ready to see how it came out? All right, here it is. I'm not mad about it. I would use a shredded cheese next time, but like this is what we got. We're a fancy house and we just have fresh mozzarella. All right, I'm gonna cut a little piece of it so we can all take a look. Thin crust. I mean, honestly, do we call this pizza or we like call this a pounded chicken parm? I don't know. I have a little bit of basil. Just throw a little basil on top. You know, that makes everything a little fancier and a little fresher. Let's try a bite. Would make this again. Would make it again.